Okay, so in this video I want to show you how to free host on Vercel. So what we need to do is to have our React. We should be done with our React project. We've tested it and it's optimized, so there is no error of any kind, so everything is working. So now what we actually want to do now is this. We want to run npm run build, but let me just write a step of how you can free host, so I can always reference this. So how to free host on Vercel. So why it's called a free host? Because you don't pay for it and it's not actually like the real hosting. Now in the real hosting, if I host it, then when I search for the website link or any of the content that it can have or that it contains, I might find it using the search engines. But when you free host like this, is not global. It's just only on the internet for the users you send the URL to access. So you can use this when you are working with a client. So not all the clients will be able to clone from GitHub, do npm install, do npm run dev. So this is a nice way to show your clients what you have done. So the first step is you make sure your React is error free. Now it's not compulsory that you must finish the entire project before you can free host. So but at that point where you want to free host, you make sure that your project is error free. So I don't spell my error correctly. Then next you run npm run build. So this is going to build. So if it spots any error that you didn't spot, so it's going to show you on the console, and you have to fix that. Then you log in or you sign up to Vercel. Then you connect your GitHub. So first of all, before you log into your Vercel, you need to push your project to GitHub. So after you've done that, then you connect your GitHub to your Vercel account. So it will ask you for the, but by the time you want to host a new project, it will ask you which from where do you want to import your product from. So it will give you option: is it from GitHub, is it from Gitbucket, like that. So any of those this in code storage sites, for it to give you those options. So the popular one is Git, so you need to connect that. Then after you connected that, you import from Git. So that is just with a click of a button from your Vercel page. So when you finish importing, then you can set some environmental variables. So in our own case, we don't have some we don't have any .env file, so we're not doing environmental variable, so we'll skip this. So we'll just leave everything at default. Then you now click on deploy. So these are the steps that we take. So I'll save this. So the first thing is to make sure that my code is error free. So I've already done that, so it's error free. Then the next thing I have to do is go to my terminal. So I have to stop the existing server. So I'll do Ctrl+C. I'll do my npm run build. So if the build works successfully here, I already have an old build, so that means this is going to be somewhat faster. So if we have that, then it's just going to update this build if you already have that. So once it gives me the go ahead that this is successful, that's when I will now push this update to my Git. So now once you've already hosted this website, once you push to Git, all it will do is just update it in return. So once you update this repo that is already hosted on Vercel, it just automatically do the updates for you. So that's how it built by default. So the build is okay, so I can now run my npm run preview. So just to see how it looks like. Okay, so that has been open on port 4173. So see how fast it is. So I go to my product, I see this, so you see how lightning fast it is. I can add to cart, so you see one there. Then I can also compare, so it just shows you the product. Okay, so I can add to cart, I can compare, so you see how it looks like. So this is just the cart items. So that means we can actually free host now. So what I'll do is I'll do my Ctrl+C, close this terminal. Then what I need to do is to update this to my GitHub. So I've already free hosted this before, so I'm just going to show you, only that the video stopped halfway, so I'm just doing it again. So I'm going to change this to V3. So in the one I taught you guys in class, in the single product page I was using Ashos, but remember your Ashos, you won't have the option of starting so many terminals in Vercel when you host. So I converted that to the normal filter method to get the single product from my product array of objects, so that the single product page will be working. But this is the one you can use for your project. Okay, so I think that has been pushed to GitHub. So what I need to do now is to log into my Vercel account. So it's already opened here. So all I need to do is to close this, come back again. So Vercel hosting services. So if you search for Vercel on your browser, you just go to, so if you don't have an account, you just sign up, but I'm going to log in now. If you want to sign up, so let me just show you the screen. If you want to sign up, your first deploy, just sign up on the way. So you can click on hobby, you can choose. I think it has already detected that I have an account, so I can show you that. Loading dashboard, so let me go back. So this actually it's okay. Yes, it did. So what I'm going to do now is, let me see if a refresh of this work. So it has already detected that I have an account, so I can show you how to sign up. But the sign up, you can do that with your GitHub. So just make sure that you've already logged into your browser using your GitHub. Then from there, to ask you to, it will likely give you the option to sign up with your GitHub account. So if you do that, then you land on this page. So if I go to, let's tap here to see, so in case it does not automatically bring you to this page, how you can come to this page. That's what I want to show you now. So this is the project overview that you see. So what you need to do now, to go to actually free host a project, you click on this new, add a new. So if you click on this, you have a new project, a new domain, new store, new team member. So all I want to do is to add a new project. So I want to actually host the same website that I've already hosted before, again, just to show you. So I'll click on import. So I don't know if it allows that. So I'll click on import. Then I want to change this as let me change this to free host YT2. Okay, so I've changed that. Then all I need to do now is deploy. So you notice how I'm following the steps. So I've already made sure that the React is error free, npm run build, I log in or I sign up, push your project to Git, so which I've already done that here. Then you need to connect your GitHub account to your Vercel. So mine is already connected, but immediately you come to this point of, before this page, that place I click on the import. So let me see if I can go back. So here that I click on the import, now it will ask you to import a third-party repository from it. So by the time you log in, yours will not be like this. It will not give you an option to like either connect from GitHub or from GitLab from here. So once you do that connection, it will likely open a tab for you, or it will likely open a tab for you where you have to like authorize Vercel to have access to your GitHub account. So it is a very simple process. So before a minute you should be done with that. Then to start showing like this. So to just load all your recent commit, and then the first 5 or 6 as is seen here. So this is my latest commit. So that is why it's showing like. So you see that it will show the most recent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 commits. So if you click on this import here, it's going to import that. So then I'm going to change this now to free host YT2. Then according to the steps, so we're following the steps: import from Git, then set some environmental variable, which we don't have now. So we just leave everything as default, then click on deploy. So this is the last step. As you can see here. So it's a pretty straightforward process. So it's going to run the npm build now, and to make sure that there is no error, then it will actually deploy that. So let's click on this. So you notice the information I'll be showing here. Deployment queued. So like I said, this free hosting will help you to easily show your client what you have done, because not all the clients can actually clone from Git, do npm on them and actually view what you have done. So this is a nice way to show your client what you have done. So now it has free hosted, so all I need to do is to continue to my dashboard. Then I can visit just to see how it looks like on the web. So it's going to always end with this .vercel.app. So now this is the live one. So exactly what we did. You see the cardinal is loading, so it's taking place. Then if we add to cart, see, so I just added that. So if we want to compare a single product, just show you something like this. So this is just a simple project. So this is how you free host. So all you need to do now is to actually send this link that is here. So if you go to the home page, you can actually send this link now to your client, maybe via email, via WhatsApp, or via any social network means that you actually use. So if I paste it here now, so only people in this group can actually view the link. So that is how you free host, and that will be all for now. So please just let the practice it so that you can use it to work confidently with your clients in the future.